Hi, Denise here of Diva Pilates and Wellness. Today is day number 17 of the Health and Wellness 30-day video challenge. I am truly excited because I'm definitely more than halfway there to the 30-day mark, and I definitely could pat myself on the back for that because I'm really excited about it. I'm going to talk to you today about the difference between Pilates and wellness training. Actually, what I should say is someone asked me the question, what is the difference between Pilates and resistance training, and is there actually a difference between the two? Now, I was going to come here with a totally different topic for you, which is why I have on the cute little dress. But when they asked me that, I just decided, I'm going to actually answer that question because I feel that's really an important thing to know. Now, resistance training is anything that makes you have to use an opposing force, something that's like you're going in one direction, but it seems like a force is trying to push you in another direction and you have to pretty much resist to go in that other direction. That's resistance training. And it seems to be that this person who was asking me that question thought that there's no way possible that there can be any type of resistance in Pilates to that effect. But that's not true because there is. So let me show you the difference. This is a 10-pound weight right here. And don't get me wrong, I love lifting weights. I still lift them whenever I'm in the mood. In fact, during the winter months, a lot of times I like to alternate between one day weightlifting and interval cardio, and then the next day I'll do Pilates. But during the summer, it's just Pilates all the time, spring and summer. But this is a 10-pound weight. And if I want to do any type of resistance training with this, I have to do it on one body part and one extremity at a time for most of the exercises. So this is a typical bicep curl. So the only thing I'm working here is pretty much my arm. That's it. Okay, and basically just the top of my arm because it's right up here that all of the action is going on. I'm squeezing right here. With Pilates, there are a lot of Pilates movements where you're using your hands to lift your body up either into the air or into the air and up over your head. And you use your arms to do that. Both of them at the same time. Not only are you using your arms, but you're also using your glutes because you have to squeeze them to get your legs up because you don't lift them up with momentum of your legs, and it's definitely not your feet pulling your legs over your head. And you're also using your core, which is that band that runs from here all the way around to the back. Okay, so you got the stomach muscles, the lower back muscles, the upper back muscles, shoulders, arms, and all of that is in effect when you're doing a particular exercise in Pilates. There's one called the rollover. Both of your hands are flat on the mat like this, and you're basically bracing with your arms so they're very tight, the muscles are flexed. And then you're using all of this to lift the heaviest part of your body, which is from here down, up and over your head. That's a lot of work for your arms, and that's really serious, real serious resistance training going on right there. Okay. Also in Pilates, there are resistance training tools that you can use. Like I showed you in another video, you have the magic circle, you have the stability ball, you have the straps, the rubber bands, the Pilates bands that you use. All of those things provide resistance training that you can use to get that same type of resistance, but the difference is you're using every single extremity to do it, and sometimes all of them at the same time, or at least two of them, and your core is always involved. There is never a time that your core isn't involved, whether it's for balance or whether it's for control or whether it's for to give you that extra strength to get your legs and arms where they need to be. So for instance, if you have a band and you're laying on your back You got your foot is in the band and your hand is holding it, so you're pulling one way with your arms and you're pressing out the other way with your foot. Instant resistance right there, and that's a lot of pulling. Your leg weighs and your arms weigh, so it's more than a 10-pound weight. So while the 10-pound weight is good for building resistance training, but it's only one limb at a time. I mean, you can put them in both hands and do like this, but it's still basically one limb at a time. Whereas in Pilates, you use your complete body. It's a total body workout from head to toe. Also, with resistance training, you can only work a specific body part in one day. So if you work on your arms one day, then the next day you are basically advised not to. You're advised to work on your lower body. Pilates, you can work on your upper body, your lower body, and you can do it every single day. You can do Pilates 7 days a week if that's if that's your desire to do so, with no repercussions or anything like that. So that's the difference between Pilates and resistance training in regards to weight, which was the question that was asked to me. So I hope she has her answer, and I hope you have yours if it was a question for you also. And I will see you here tomorrow. Stay well and stay blessed. Bye bye.